How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud, and welcome to Terraria 1.3 on Expert Mode. I already posted a Terraria 1.3 video, but it wasn't on Expert Mode, so I'm going to reboot the series, like, after the first episode, which is kind of funny. But I'm going to reboot it, and this is the episode 1 of Terraria 1.3 Let's Play on Expert Mode. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it, and just talk about some stuff on the way. I already recorded the first 5 minutes of this video, or it wasn't that long, it was like 2 minutes. I made a new characters, I didn't want all the old gear, and I made a new world called hashtag 360 no scope world, because that's, you know, what I do, I 360 no scope. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I did play for 2 or 3 minutes, like I said already, so I have a couple things, but like once we get in, you'll see that it's literally nothing. Not literally nothing, actually, that's a lie. That's all I have. I chopped down like 2 trees and fought 2 slimes or whatever. Don't worry about it, guys. This is basically new. It'll give us more time on the second day after the first night. The game is working out some kinks real quick, so with the lag. What I said so far in the last video that failed because I had my mic off, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is subscribed to me, and not just that, but more importantly, the people who commented on the last Terraria video, what was going to be the first video of the long-running Terraria series, but this will be. I want to say thank you to the people who commented and let me know that they wanted me to play Expert Mode. That's the whole reason for this. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know, they're right. I don't need easy mode or normal mode or whatever. I can play on Expert, I'm pretty sure. So thank you guys for letting me, confirming what I had already known to be true deep down. I don't know what I'm trying to say, really. There were a couple comments I got. One was that I should think about my, excuse the phone. One was that I should think about my architecture a little more and do more cool designs and stuff. And I agree with that too, although I don't know if I'll be able to put that in practice early on in this series, although I promise you I will later on. Another one was the expert mode thing, which I definitely think is very true. And the last big comment I had was that multiplayer would be cool. And I think that is very, very understandable, and I think that is something that I think would be cool. I've already played multiplayer in the new update since these guys are annoying. Since the update came out with my stepbrother. And it was fun. It was really fun. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm not going to waste time with that little fly fish. But it was very fun, and so I'm thinking maybe I'll play with my stepbrother or something, whose name is Pooping Your Cereal on Steam right now. Interesting story about that. I mean, there isn't really a story, that's just the whole story. He called it Pooping My Cereal. Not really sure why. These guys are really annoying. But yeah, it's basically, I also do want to say one thing. At the beginning of the last video of Terraria, where it was going to be the start of the new series, but then this is the actual start. Oh my god, I already died. Those things are annoying. Those flying fish, jeez. I said that I was going to make this hopefully every other day, and I don't know if I'll be able to hold up that schedule. I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 a week, but I'm sorry guys. The reason why is because I do have a reason. The reason why is because although I set aside quite a bit of time for my channel. So you're like, you have plenty of time to do it. And I guess I do, if you're thinking about it literally, but very literally. But the fact is, I have a lot of series that I'm doing all at once. And I have to, you know, spend time on those too. And editing and stuff. It's a bit of work. I mean, I don't have anything else going on really, but my girlfriend wants to spend time with me a lot. You know, there's other stuff I got stuff going on besides this, and on my channel and in real life, and that's why the stupid flying fish, jeez. That's why I don't think I'll be able to hold up a schedule that is that. What's the word? That strict? Yeah, I guess that's the word, strict. So yeah, I'm just letting you guys know, and. Yeah, that's one of the big things that I wanted to kind of update you guys on if you're watching this and you watched the first video. That I didn't lie, I just didn't realize what I was saying at the time. And I realize now that it's not a good idea to make that promise if I'm not going to be able to keep up on it with it. when I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to. So yeah, I'm very sorry. Is his name Haley? Harley, I was about to say. It's a girl's name. It's also my sister's name. So yeah, meantime though, yeah, I'm thinking we just go with the same basic game pattern that we went with the first episode last time, where we're just gonna build a house. Like I said, we're gonna be trying. I cannot wrap my tongue around these words today. We're gonna try to be a little bit more complex with our architecture today. Not today. Well, yeah, today too, but also just in general with this whole series. I'm going to try to do it a little bit more complex, and that way we have some cool stuff to look at. I've been thinking about even doing speed builds, actually, and just doing, like, putting some cool gaming-type music in the background, like Darude Sandstorm. I'm just kidding, but putting some music in the background and then showing, like, a sped-up video of me building some cool castles and stuff, because I dig stuff like that. I don't play Minecraft anymore, and I don't like Minecraft as much as I used to when I played for my channel and stuff, but, which was a really long time ago now, about a year, but, I will still watch, like, speed build videos if I see them, because I find it very creative and stuff. So, let's go ahead and set up our walls of our preliminary house. Let's put it right over to here. I think that's good. I don't like building them too high. I usually just do one tile above my head, and then another one. Well, you know, you can see what I mean. I do this because that way I can put torches, like, on the walls and stuff. This is enough for... I'm gonna build it out 2 more. Yes, there we go. Did I not pick up any gel? Oh, I did. It just auto sorts it. I was about to say. Okay. Let's build all the torches we can. I mean, we got plenty of wood for just a small encampment like this on the first night. It'll be fine. So we're gonna build this here. From here, we're gonna build. I mean, let's do it with the priorities first. I'm gonna build walls. Well, I mean, even that's not really a priority, I guess, if you're looking at it very strictly. There was another thing I did want to talk to you guys about. I might as well. I'm going to have enough wood, I'm pretty sure. We got to do 2 more, because I want to do this. Let's get 2 more tables as well. Let's get, what else? Let's get armor, wood armor, might as well. What was I going to talk about with you guys? I am so unprofessional. Should have written it down somewhere. I should have wrote it. Speaking of that country boy, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. That was about to be very offensive. Speaking of southern stuff in general, let's say I live in the south. If you guys don't know, and you guys probably have heard about on the news recently the whole thing with the. Why can't I build a wooden hammer? Did I pass it? You know what? I think I just passed it. Yeah, I'm a dummy. The Confederate flag. It's getting taken down from South Carolina, which is where I live today. It's interesting to think about that. It's a very big part of the Southern culture here. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the South or live in the South or anything, but it's a big part of the heritage, or so it's called here. And I am not Southern, so it is. I feel like an outsider looking in, even though I've lived here my whole life, and it's very interesting to think about. While we have the torches, let's put one there. I might as well put one on the outside too, because I like doing that, because I'm a scrub lord. That didn't make any gosh darn sense. I can't remember what I was gonna say about my series. Oh yeah, just, you know, I said this in the last video, but just in case this is your first time checking in on this, on Terraria, most of these videos are going to be around 25 minutes long, I would say is a good estimate for what most videos are going to be like, because I want to have quite a bit of time to, you know, hang out with you guys, but at the same time, I don't want to be here for a ridiculously long time, like an hour. And most of the time I'm going to talk about gameplay, of course, but I'm also going to talk about other stuff in real life, like I am right now with the Confederate flag thing. Like, just, and, you know, get up to speed, catch up with you guys about what's going on in your world and my world. Because I live in Mars, as everyone knows. I'm just teasing. But figuratively speaking, of course. So yeah, this is the tedious part. Oh, also I should mention that yeah, like I didn't edit much out of the first video, and I probably won't edit much out of this. But I did say in that last video that I was going to edit my videos quite a bit more than normal, and this is true. I am going to do that. And that's another reason I've actually downgraded the schedule to 2 or 3 a week instead of like 4 or 5 a week. Because I don't think I can handle that much editing, especially with all the video load I have from other stuff. So I'm sorry about that if you wanted to see more, but yeah, I'm gonna edit the videos quite a bit. Like I'm not gonna edit out lots. I'm just gonna edit out the tedious stuff like this, you know, and because lots of times it does get pretty tedious, and that's another reason that I actually do want to say about the whole multiplayer thing. One reason I really am considering doing multiplayer is because it takes a lot of load off your shoulders if you have someone else to talk to, because then you can talk with them. And that's one thing that the person, one of the people who commented on my videos, he said that was one thing that he could tell, that sometimes I don't have something to talk about necessarily, and that is true. And however, I am going to keep the single player series going. I'm not just going to discontinue it altogether, but I very much do respect that opinion and agree with it to some extent. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I do listen, and that's a big part of my channel that I think lots of people, lots of bigger channels, don't necessarily talk to their viewers and subscribers and fans all the time. And I mean, of course, when you're bigger, then you can't do that to nearly the extent that you can for someone like me. And even I'm not that good with my video guide, my OBS video guide that has like 40,000 freaking views. It's ridiculous how many people comment daily. I mean, by ridiculous, it's not that bad. It's like 2 or 3 comments a day. But sometimes I can't check that for several days, and then I come back and it's like bam, and I just don't have the energy to do it, or I'm too lazy basically. But shh, don't tell them that. And sometimes there's people asking for help, which actually makes me sound really bad, and it's very bad to say that, but it's true that sometimes it is people asking for help, and I feel bad that I don't answer to them. But at the same time, it's just like I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's one of those things where if you're watching this and you're one of those people that I have ignored, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Most of the time, unless you're just a jerk. But if I'm, but that doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. You guys aren't jerks. Maybe you just had a bad day, and that's why you wrote that 50-page long comment talking about how you hated me with a passion. I'm just teasing, guys. Oh, come on. I just now realized I have to replace all this stuff. I am such a dummy. Ugh. Including the doors. Oh, great. So, with the whole creativity thing in building, I'm gonna... This is just my basic house. Don't worry. I'm gonna build it up, but eventually I will maybe move over to the left on the map a little bit, because it looks like there's quite a bit of space. Yeah, right in here. I died there 9 minutes ago. I could build quite a big mansion there. I want you guys actually to help me with ideas for what resources and stuff to use to build. Maybe I could do, like, I know there's a whole bunch of new biomes and stuff, like desert, like cactus or whatever. I don't know. I don't know lots of this stuff. Tell me what you guys would like to see as far as that goes with building a mansion eventually. That'll be a big project. Like, for a while, I'll just be focusing on game progression and stuff. But then after a while, I'll be like, I'll start a big project in the series where I, maybe for quite a few episodes, or maybe I'll do the speed build video of that, where I'll, I'll have a lot of it dedicated to building a new mansion, and that you guys will help me, like, with, not building, of course, but help me with the ideas for. I want to hear you guys' opinions on what I should do. Or even, if not, if you don't have any preference as to what I build it with, maybe a preferences as to what type of building it is. I've been thinking of doing like a stone castle. That's just my preliminary experience. But I know some people find that kind of boring too. So let's go ahead and replace everything that we want to do. So one of the other things was another suggestion was to not build the elevator in the middle of my my freaking house, which I think is probably a good idea, actually. Now that I gave it some thought, I was like, maybe I should not do that. maybe they were right. And by maybe, I mean they probably are right. You know what? Let's go have some fun. Yeah, MLG! Man, they have so much health on expert mode. Okay. This is kind of scary. This is kind of scary. This is kind of scary. Scary! Oh my god. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, who's that? Is that a new guy? Wait a second. Did he have like a beard on? Did I just die? Did they do like twice as much damage too, as well as having twice as much health? That seems a little OP. Yeah, well I died. At least I can pick the money back up. Is there like a respawn? Whoa, hey, my respawn place is right in the middle of the floor. That might not be a good thing eventually. I'm gonna pick this up and put it somewhere else. I don't want to do that. An obelisk, that was what it was called. I have only heard that word used very few times before. What was I gonna say? Yes, I would like your guys' feedback on what I should build with, what I should build in general. And that'll probably take a couple videos or whatever I do, a speed build video. I'm just gonna wait a little bit, maybe. Let's see what's going here. But whatever I do, it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna be a big project that I do within the series. And then when we build it, it'll be sweet as heck. But it'll be fun to do that with you guys, and as I construct it. That's why I might not do a speed build, just for the reason that if I don't, I might be able to... He freaking... He came through the door! Oh my god. Yeah, that's one reason I might not do a speed build, because I would like to see your guys' opinions and your updated comments on the go. Oh, jeez. They're so strong. Alright. Well, you know what? This is the thing, though. Like, it's going to be hard now, but it's going to be easy later. So let's go and explore. I didn't make it far in either direction before when I was playing. Like I know I said, I said that I did a little bit because I freaking realized afterwards I wasn't recording, and that is true. But it wasn't for very long. I want to try out this said spear. We can put this over here. We can put this over here. No, we can't. Ah. Okay, buddies. Oh, yeah, I remember the spears. I haven't used the spears in forever. But they're piercing, which is really... Well, I guess the swords are piercing, too. It's just not specifically made for piercing abilities. But, you know what? My family just got home. I might have to pause this in just a sec and do something. But just don't worry about it, guys. Probably will end this one a little bit early, actually. Is there anything up there? There's not anything up there. We should put torches out here. I have plenty of torches right now, so I'm gonna have plenty of slime. So I like this lance. I'm kind of digging it, and godly is pretty good attribute description. I don't really like that. Can't swim right now, so I don't have any means of getting up there. I really would like to get. Wait a sec. Can you? I want to see something. Can you get the like? I know there's vine. You can do vine. What's it called? Vine. Grappling hooks. That's the word. Grappling hooks. One of the most useful things in this game. You can make vine ones, but I think you have to actual vines and not just like those little vines. Possibly. Not really sure. See, I played a lot of Terraria. I played like over 100 hours now, but not nearly enough where I feel like I know all the items. Because I mean, it's just a fact I don't. Oh, hey, there's more of you. Really would like a weapon that creates some source of light on the go. That would be helpful for the early game. But you know what? I think my parents are home and I'm not going to get in trouble, but I think they need to use the computer pretty badly. So I am actually going to end this video here. It's been 19 minutes or so, so it's been a pretty good, decent length video. Go and leave a like and subscribe for more. This is the start of a new series, for real this time, because this is Terraria 1.3 Expert Mode, of course, brought to you by Poetry Stud. But no, seriously, guys, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out with the new series. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Go ahead and leave your comments with your thoughts on this, ideas. Just help me out. You know, give me all your ideas, your criticisms, and until next time, goodbye.